What if your true learning potential was unknown, or at the very least unknowable? What if it was impossible to predict what you could achieve in a few years of hard work, dedication, and training? Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about how to develop the growth mindset. Before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that the post notifications are turned on so that you never miss a video from us. Without further ado, let's dive in. Do you believe you were born with a predetermined set of skills and abilities, such as your IQ, that you have had since birth and will have throughout your life? Or do you believe that your thoughts and views are constantly changing, that you can learn new abilities if you put in the effort, and that your wisdom and intelligence develop with each new experience? If you answered yes to the first question, you are said to have a fixed attitude. If you answered yes to the second question, you are most likely a developmental mindset person. When their ideas gain traction, academics remain ecstatic. They are ecstatic when their ideas improve motivation, innovation, or production, for example. However, fame comes at a cost. People occasionally misrepresent ideas and thus miss out on the benefits. This has begun to happen as a result of my research into growth versus fixed attitudes in individuals and organizations. To summarize the findings, those with a growth mindset feel that their talents can be developed through hard work, smart strategies, and feedback from others. They are more successful than individuals with a more fixed perspective, such as those who believe their abilities are intrinsic. This is because they are less concerned about appearing intelligent and instead focus their efforts on learning. Employees report feeling significantly more empowered and committed when their organizations adopt a growth mentality, and they also receive far more organizational support for cooperation and creativity. People in primarily fixed mindset organizations, on the other hand, report more of one thing: employee cheating and dishonesty, presumably to get an advantage in the talent hunt. Following these discoveries, growth mindset has become a catchphrase in many prominent corporations, with some even incorporating it into their mission statements. However, when we delve more, we frequently find that people's knowledge of the concept is restricted. Let's look at 3 frequent misunderstandings. People frequently conflate having a growth mindset with being adaptable or open-minded, or with having a positive perspective, which they assume they've always had. This is referred to as a false growth mindset. Everyone has a combination of fixed and development mindsets, which changes over time as they gain experience. There is no such thing as a pure growth mindset, which we must acknowledge in order to reap the benefits we seek. It's all about appreciating and rewarding effort in a growth attitude. This is not the case for students in schools, nor is it the case for employees in businesses. In both cases, the outcome is crucial. It's never a good idea to put out unproductive effort. It's vital to recognize not just effort, but also learning and growth, as well as the methods that lead to these outcomes, such as requesting assistance from others, trying new strategies, and effectively capitalizing on setbacks. In all of our studies, the bottom line is the result of deeply engaging in these processes. Simply adopt a growth mentality and good things will follow. Growth, empowerment, and innovation are high values that can't be argued with. But what good would it do to employees if the corporation doesn't put in place procedures that make them a reality? They are merely token gestures. Organizations with a growth mentality support reasonable risk-taking while acknowledging that some risks will fail. Even if a project does not fulfill its original objectives, they compensate personnel for vital and beneficial lessons learned. They encourage cross-organizational collaboration rather than intra-organizational competition among personnel or units. They are committed to each member's development, not only in words but in actions, such as making development and promotion chances widely available. They also use concrete policies to foster growth mindset values. Even if we correct these beliefs, developing a growth mindset is difficult. One explanation for this is that each of us has our unique set of fixed mindset triggers. When we confront difficulties, receive criticism, or do poorly in comparison to others, we can easily become insecure or defensive, which hampers growth. Fixed mindset triggers can also be found in our work environments. People who work for a corporation that plays the talent game have a tougher time thinking and acting in growth mindset ways, such as sharing information, collaborating, inventing, seeking feedback, and admitting mistakes. We must recognize and engage with these triggers in order to stay in the growth zone. Learning to detect when their fixed mindset persona appears and what it stays to make them feel threatened or defensive has benefited many managers and executives. Most significantly, they've learned to converse with it over time, enticing it to collaborate with them as they seek difficult goals. Individuals and organizations can benefit greatly from a deeper grasp of growth mindset principles and the methods for putting them into practice. It helps individuals understand who they are, what they stand for, and how they want to go. We've put together a list of ways to help you unlock your brain's growth mindset. Reflect. Do you reflect on the things that you've done in the past? Allow yourself to admit, think on, and embrace all of your mistakes. The first step toward cultivating a growth mindset is to become aware of your areas for improvement. Brushing your flaws under the rug will only stifle your ability to succeed. Find your reason for being. What's your reason for being? Charlotte Barber's TED Talk explains that while cultivating a growth mindset with a strong purpose and a toned resilience muscle, you'll find that there are always other methods to attain your goals. Take some time to think about what you want to do with your life. Accept challenges. Do you like to be challenged or like to be in one? Shattering the negative view of difficulty is an important part of creating a growth mindset. Accept challenges and see them as valuable learning opportunities that you would not otherwise have. The greatest error you can make in life is to be constantly afraid of making a mistake. Elbert Hubbard reportedly stated one of our favorite statements about the growth mindset. Encourage grit. Grit is the ability to persevere in the face of adversity in order to achieve a worthwhile end goal. Keep your grit. It provides you with the internal motivation to keep pushing forward and meet your promises. Incorporate the word yet. Adding the word yet to your vocabulary conveys the idea that you can overcome any obstacles. It only takes a little time and effort. Growth mindset exercises help to transform a fixed perspective into a growth mindset. Make a list of your objectives. People with a growth mentality understand that once an objective is accomplished, they may move on to the next. Create a list of specific, attainable goals based on your passion and purpose. Also, make sure you give yourself enough time to overcome them thoroughly. Give it a try and you may find so much difference. Change your mindset. Do you often think, why did this happen to me? Or overthink certain things? Negative, pessimistic, and no can-do attitudes are common in fixed mindsets. Now is the time to get rid of those notions. Positive, optimistic thinking has the capacity to instantaneously change your mood, inspiring not only you but everyone around you. Inquire about constructive criticism. A growth mentality seeks out input from peers, friends, and leadership on a regular basis. It's an opportunity to discover lessons, learn from mistakes, and invest time and skills that will benefit you in the long run. Make an effort to be mindful. Another component of the development mindset formula is mental and physical exercises. Meditation, walking, or simply stretching can help you focus on the current moment, meditate on your surroundings, and clear your thoughts. Take pleasure in the journey. Seeing the value in your path of developing a development mindset. When you're too focused on the end result, you'll miss out on important learning opportunities that will help you advance professionally. A growth mentality recognizes the beauty of overcoming obstacles. The growth mindset holds that intelligence and ability may be developed through hard work and learning. Setbacks are a crucial part of the learning process for growth-minded people, and they bounce back from failure by putting in more effort. This approach has a favorable impact on student motivation and academic performance. According to the scant data from neuroscience, those with the growth mindset have more active brains than those with a fixed mindset, especially in areas related to error correction and learning. Not just professionals, but all of us should strive for a growth attitude. It goes without saying. You have the ability to scale mountains, surf the waves, and brave storms. With this, we've come to an end. Thank you for watching the video. We hope this session was informative. Do let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for more content just like this one and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and also press the bell icon to get notified about our new videos. Until then, fellas.